It's kind of crazy. You guys remember how Trump said he's going to continue doing rallies? Well, he did another one in Pennsylvania this time, and this is a pretty funny story. He went after Chuck Todd and NBC. Now, this article from Vox says Trump, per usual, spent much of his rally assailing the media and, quote, fake news, but he appeared to be particularly annoyed with NBC News, which he said is, quote, perhaps worse than CNN, which is, by the president's standards, a major insult. The president specifically called out NBC News anchor and Meet the Press host Chuck Todd while describing a media appearance that took place nearly 20 years ago. Quote, it's 1999, I'm on Meet the Press, a show now headed by Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd. He's a sleeping son of a bitch, I tell you. Says he hurled the same sleepy eyes insult at Todd on Twitter in April 2017. In September last year, he called former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick a son of a bitch as well. So now, this is, something that's not surprising to come from Trump. And I think that Trump is continuing to do this because it's obviously been massively successful for the guy. So he's going to continue. He's going to continue to do this kind of free-rolling, off-the-cuff, just fucking cursing motherfuckers out and calling NBC anchors a sleepy-eyed sleeping son of a bitch. So here's my take on this. I think that it's a bad look for the country when the president is calling news anchors son of a bitches for multiple different reasons. One, because, there's the war on the press, but also it's not something for the president of the United States to be doing. However, do I disagree with the content of what Donald Trump is saying? No. Chuck Todd is the most boring motherfucker on the planet. Maybe Anderson Cooper is more boring. Maybe Wolf Blitzer. The mainstream media is shit. It sucks. It's massively boring. So when I'm here and I'm talking about how he's calling shit like, I think I covered the story, I believe, where he called, basically the news media was reporting that the Trump campaign was subpoenaed because there's an alleged sexual assault, and that's what they're reporting. And he goes, oh, it's fake news, it's fake news. Like, no, motherfucker, they're reporting that you got subpoenaed, and yes, you did. So, when I'm out here saying you're bullshitting, this isn't really fake news. This is just you being an asshole and just calling fake whatever the fuck you want to call fake. But in this, in all cases, it doesn't change the fact that mainstream media is shit. It sucks. It's massively boring, and that's why people don't really watch it anymore. At least young people really fucking hate it. And young people hate it so much. So, is what he's saying right? Yes, Chuck Todd is a boring motherfucker. So is NBC News. That's why nobody watches that shit. But the president of the United States shouldn't be calling him a sleeping son of a bitch, I'll tell you, and then say some other crazy shit like calling Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas and other stupid shit like that. But again, he's right on the content in this situation.